All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to say, call halal Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. That is to say, all praise to the Most High God, whose name is Yahweh, in the name of his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, through the Holy Spirit, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom to the 144,000, as well as to the rest of the hopeful righteous elect, men, women, and children of Israel scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth among the heathen, as well as those that even look like the heathen. All right, this is not a black or white thing. All right, I'm the brother Yared Namba from the GMS branch here in Chicago, coming back at you with what I hope to be another short yet edifying lesson. All right, and we're going to reply. It's going to be a reply to a video I'm going to play here in a second. All right, but the title of the lesson is Jonah went to Israelites in Nineveh. All right, and it's kind of a back to the basics thing. And as I said in the opening, man, Israel has been scattered amongst all nations, man, and that's something that's been occurring from the beginning, almost, man. All right, so for a very long time, and this time we're looking at a scattering in the Assyrian captivity. All right, which that was doing kind of coincided with the time of the Babylonians. All right, so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and just get into these scriptures. Actually, let me play this video first, and then we'll go from there. Let's see.
The prophets only went to Israel.
What about Jonah going to Nineveh?
Those were Israelites that Jonah went to. I can't believe these disrespectful kids.
Got them.
I'll play it one more time.
The prophets only went to Israel.
What about Jonah going to Nineveh?
Those were Israelites that Jonah went to. I can't believe these disrespectful kids.
Got them.
And you see they've made IUIC, in all their incompetency, the face of the Israelites, man. All right, the face of the truth when they don't even have 100% truth themselves, But let's prove it, because what the AI person said at the end here, when he said, let's see.
I can't believe these disrespectful kids. Those were Israelites that Jonah went to. I can't believe these disrespectful
Those were
kids.
Israelites that Jonah went to. That's absolutely correct, man. And let's prove that the Israelites were there in Nineveh, man. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let me drop this because I'm done with that. Let's read the scriptures now. All right. So this is the book of Jonah, chapter 1 and verse 1. It says, now the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto Jonah, the son of Amittai, saying, arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness is come up before me. But Jonah rose up to flee unto Tarshish from the presence of the Lord Yahweh, and went down to Joppa, and he found a ship going to Tarshish. So he paid the fare thereof and went down into it to go with them unto Tarshish from the presence of the Lord Yahweh. Right? So this is the point right here. He went to Nineveh, which we know that Nineveh was a part of the Assyrian captivity. Let's see what it says here. Nineveh, abode of Ninus, capital of the ancient kingdom of Syria. All right. Located on the east bank of the Tigris River, so on and so forth. But that was the important part right here that we needed, that this is a part of the ancient kingdom of Assyria. And we know what? The northern kingdom went into the Assyrian captivity. All right. So let's get this account. And actually, let me pull this up too. I want to pull this up as well. That's what I want to do. 16:11. And we're going to go to, because we're going to come back to this scripture too. I just wanted to pull it up while it's fresh on my mind. Oh, it's at 13. Let me see. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Well, let's go here. This is when they went into that captivity, man. All right. So this 2 Kings 17:5, straight to the point. Then the king of Assyria came up throughout all the land and went up to Samaria and besieged it 3 years. In the 9th year of Hoshea, the king of Assyria took Samaria and carried Israel away into Assyria, and placed them in Halal and in the harbor by the rivers of Gozan and in the cities of the Medes. So there you go. This is the Israelites went into captivity of the Assyrians, man, more specifically the northern kingdom of the house of Israel. All right. That's simple to see. That's plain to see. Now, can we link the Israelites to the city of Nineveh? Absolutely. Let's go here to the book of Tobit. All right. It's Tobit chapter 1, verse 1. It says the book of the words of Tobit, son of Tobiel, the son of Ananiel, the son of Aduel, the son of Gabel, of the seed of Asael, of the tribe of Naphtali. All right, which Naphtali is a part of the northern kingdom, who in the time of Anamensar, king of the Assyrians, was led captive out of Thisbe, which is at the right hand of that city, which is called property Naphtali in Galilee above Asir. I, Tobit, have walked all the days of my life in the ways of truth and justice, and I did many alms deeds to my brethren and my nation who came with me to Nineveh, into the land of the Assyrians. Boom, point blank, period. And when I was in my own country, in the land of Israel, being but young, all the tribe of Naphtali, my father fell from the house of Jerusalem, which was chosen out of the house, Salakia, which was chosen of all the tribes of Israel, that all the tribes should sacrifice there, where the temple of the habitation of the Most High was consecrated and built for all ages. Right. But the point that I want to hear was what? It says in verse 3, I, Tobit, have walked all the days of my life in the ways of truth and justice, and I did many alms deeds to my brethren and my nation who came with me to Nineveh, into the land of the Assyrians. Right? So they went to Nineveh, man. That's point blank, period. And it's so easy to see. All right. And that goes into now let's, because it also, we also have an account of them leaving this captivity, because you can't get around the fact that they went into this captivity and were there in Nineveh, man. All right. Second Ezra chapter 13 and verse 40. It says, those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Osea, the king, whom Salmaneser, the king of Assyria, led away captive. And he carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land. The same account, right? But they took this counsel amongst themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt, that they might have that they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land. And they entered into Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river. For the Most High then shewed shines for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely a year and a half, and that same region is called Arsareth. All right, and this is the account of how the northern kingdom left the Assyrian captivity, which we just read about in 2 Kings, the 17th chapter. When they first went there, it was corroborated by Tobit, the first chapter, right? Because he said that him and his nation went to Nineveh. All right. But now in this second Ezra, this is them leaving that captivity and heading over to Arsareth, which we know as America today, man. This is how the so-called Latinos and Native Americans got to this side of the world, man. All right. Proving to you again that they are Israelites as well. This is not a black only thing, man. And going into that, like I said in the intro, man, we've been scattered amongst all nations. All right. Deuteronomy 28 and 64. And the Lord Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Boom. Point blank, period, man. Among all people. So yes, there were Israelites there that had to hear the truth, man. They had to hear the gospel. They had to be prophesied to, man. That's who Jonah went there for. And it's easy to see if you're not trying to insert the madness of your own doctrine into it, man. Let's go here to the book of Baruch, because who's going to be gathered by the word of the Holy One? Yes. Baruch 4 and 36, it says, O Jerusalem, look about toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from the Most High. Lo, thy sons come from whom thou sentest away. Salakia. Lo, thy sons come whom thou sentest away. They come gather together from the east to the west, all four corners of the earth, man. We've been scattered everywhere by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of the Most High. This is who was being prophesied to, man. All right. Jerusalem, the sons who are being gathered together by the word of the Holy One. And there's no way around that. All right. It's no way around that. This is who the truth is for, man. This is who Jonah went to talk to. The Israelites, as Tobit said, him and his nation went into Nineveh, right? Into the land of the Assyrians. So yes, they be trying to scoff, they be trying to mock, but at the end of the day, man, that's who the truth is for, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Everybody else is just being pronounced a judgment, and that is what it is. All right. Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. With that, I'm going to say, call hello, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom to the 144,000, as well as to the rest of the hopeful righteous elect. Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Wa Abba Babal.